Welcome to Games in the Dark After Dark. This is episode 8 that we're talking about. The drunk episode. After Dark. After Drunk.
After drunk. It's crazy that this episode is so special that the GM himself did the After Dark intro. Like, this is breaking the taboo of some other member of the group.
Everything is thrown out, guys. Everything.
This is
Jamie's member is all over this podcast. What are you talking about?
Uno reverse card. Everything's backwards.
Every eighth episode. Listen, you follow. Episode 16 is going to be fucking crazy. That's all I'll say.
I love it. Listen, as a dude who just sat here and in a very chill manner drank coffee through this episode, I would just like to say that this was really interesting to see the two of you let loose. Sir, I'm a professional. I would never.
Real talk, Jay. Is every episode, are you fucking like drunk? How buzzed are you? Because I am above buzzed. I am at a point where everything
I'm buzzed.
Everything
You're
is
like,
fine.
what?
Everything's cool.
So what's hilarious is, like, at 10 minutes to our normal record time, Jamie like hopped on and I hopped on as well. And so it's just the two of us 10 minutes prior to when we normally record. And I took one look at him through our fucking webcams and I was like, brother, your eyes, like you are glassy-eyed right now, having had half a drink. Like that was the first one must have been a stiff motherfucking drink. Although White Russian, traditionally, like that is a stiff drink and you were pouring big glasses. So
He's drinking
I don't know what you
here.
consider this glass, but it's like a half glass.
It's
So
like
whatever.
a half.
But did you have ice in there or no ice?
No,
Yeah, so I
ice.
put in like half ice, and then I do.
Oh, what?
So I measured
Vodka to the top of the ice?
I measured a third of a cup, and I did that twice for the vodka. So 2/3 of a cup of vodka, and then I did a third of Kahlua and a third of milk.
Oh wait, but the vodka was after the ice was already in, or before the ice was in? After the ice was in. That does matter for volume.
2/3.
displacement, that kind of thing. Right.
2/3 of a cup.
But that's still stiff.
He
That's
had
still pretty
half
stiff.
vodka. So what he just broke down fraction-wise, and again, lawyer, not a math guy, but half vodka, half everything else is what he
And I did
just
3 of those.
Yeah.
3 cups of this shit.
I would presume that one of your drinks, just in terms of vodka, I'd presume that one of your beverages was either 2 or 3 ounces of vodka. If I had to guess.
A cup. 2/3 of a cup.
Yeah, but with
2/3 of
ice
a
and
cup.
volume displacement because
No,
of the
he's
ice.
saying
160 milliliters.
He's saying he put the ice in the cup, in the glass,
And then
he
poured
took
the
a measuring
vodka
cup and put a third of a cup, and then
I
he took a
used a
measuring
measuring
cup and
cup.
put another
Oh,
third
you
of
used
a cup.
a third of a cup.
Yeah.
I don't know what a third
So
of a cup.
2/3 of a cup is 160 milliliters of vodka. And the vodka was like 45 or 40 ABC.
How many milliliters is it?
160 per drink, and I did 3 of those.
What's milliliters? Milliliters to fluid ounce.
And
This is what I
then
need to
on
do.
top of that, the Kahlua was like 35% alcohol.
That's 5.5 ounces of vodka. So that's like 5
Listen.
drinks. Each one of these is like 5 drinks.
My vision currently is
Jeremy
blurry.
shitface.
That's fucking crazy.
I am.
Like a
I'm
little
shit-faced.
buzz. Jeremy
Yeah,
just
that's incredible.
I will
fucking
remember.
shit-faced.
I will remember everything. I will record. I mean, I will edit everything tomorrow. I
No,
will
you
listen
will.
to everything.
He's very
I'm not going to
responsible.
lose any of this memory. This was
Listen,
a good episode.
This was
This was
good
a great
episode.
episode.
This was a
It
great
was
episode.
fun.
It was a fun episode.
I might
Laramie
increase
did
my
an
drinking.
in-character thing.
Yeah,
If this was
is what I'm
cyber,
saying, brother.
okay.
This is
If
what
this
I'm
was
saying.
If this is cyberpunk, I'm getting all the XP for the in-character. Like,
It was
It's great.
amazing.
It was great.
The two of you communicating with this archmage, trying to get onto his side and accomplishing that goal. No rolls needed. Fuck the system.
Just
Whatever
role-playing.
it was
Just
we
role-playing,
did.
man.
It was great. It was great.
Beautiful.
Jamie, you're finally understanding what my ideal version of role playing is.
The problem is
you're on my level now. You're now on my level.
The problem is I need to be healthy. I need to limit my consumption of alcohol.
Yeah.
Which I do very I very rarely
We are all
ingest.
very infrequent drinkers. Well, I know Jamie and I are very infrequent drinkers, and Jay is a very temperate drinker.
Jay, are you really drinking every single episode?
He's not drunk.
This is such a call out.
He's like he's having a drink in an episode.
Just for real.
Real.
What's your
For real, I would say probably minimum for most episodes is probably 5-ish ounces of liquor.
5 ounces
every episode?
Probably, yeah.
So how much does that translate into standard drinks?
5 drinks.
5 drinks?
5 drinks.
Okay, so you're in it. Like
Jay.
Okay, maybe cut back a little.
Jay, I want to see you sober for at least 1 week. I want to see what it's like to see a Jay that does not have.
Why would I do that?
Why
would I do that to myself?
Because we saw what.
That sounds
we
like
saw what I am like with alcohol and what Liam is like. I'm just curious.
That sounds like a horror. Sounds like a horrifying punishment to me. Why
it's
would
not
I
punishment?
You know what?
So I'll say 2 things. First of all, I don't think I'm like a functional alcoholic. Like I don't believe that I'm an alcoholic because I think
you're definitely not.
I can not drink when I choose to not drink.
Yeah. Hold on. When's your last yearly checkup with a doctor or a nurse?
What do they call them in Canada? Polar bears?
My yearly? Did you say my yearly?
Your last checkup. Your last general checkup.
I have not been to a doctor since I was probably 18.
Okay.
It's free there.
Hold on. So, a yearly checkup. There's a questionnaire, and one of the questions is, how often do you drink alcohol? And if you are honestly drinking like 5 beers at least 3 days a week, you might need to reduce that consumption. But that's not. I'm not saying do that, but I just want to see a week of you sober. Are you saying that you've never been sober for any of our recordings?
He's definitely been sober for some of our sessions. He's definitely.
I want to hear what he says.
Maybe not recorded, but
some of them for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Not many of them, but
not a ton. And typically, you relax with a drink. It's not. I will 100% say that in my estimation, as a non-expert, there is nothing alcoholic about Jason. He's just relaxing with a drink.
But I'm curious what the difference is because I feel like I have a difference in how I have GM tonight.
You definitely have a difference, buddy. You definitely have a difference.
Well, absolutely. I will absolutely make you a deal. I will, for the 3 sessions we record next week, I will be stone cold sober. I will drink tea or coffee.
Are you promising?
Yeah, for sure.
He's promising.
Okay.
Easy.
Give me a pinky. Give me the fucking pinky, man. All right, man.
Give me the pinky. Reaching it around. Reaching it around.
No problem.
Yeah. No, I don't think he would have any issue.
No other things. No other whatever.
Yeah, no other.
Hold on. What do you mean by whatever?
He doesn't. He means he's not going to get high or do
exactly.
Other stuff.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Do you ever do that?
Only a couple of times.
Okay. I don't have the access to such things.
It's free, it's legal here, and I mean, you can go for me. I can go buy a 10-pack of gummies.
Okay.
For $20. And
I want to see
one gummy is what I would buy is 10 milligrams of indica, which is basically sleepy time.
Okay.
It doesn't make you giggle uncontrollably or whatever.
Can I tell you about
sleepy?
Can I tell you about my experience with that stuff?
Please do.
Okay. So I've only done it once.
Yeah.
I was at my mom's for some game night, And she's like, hey, I've got these gummies, and do you want to try some? And I did an entire gummy, and I felt my feet on fire. Like, I felt like things were not right. My sister, I tried to run a session of Alien, the RPG.
Yeah.
That was the single night that I tried to run that session, and my sister was like, oh, this is too real. I feel like I'm in the space station. We have to stop. And it was insane. So have you done that like during our sessions? Okay. I haven't noticed.
Yeah, he's not like out of control. Like Jay is very like,
I don't know. You tell me,
level.
do I appear to be drunk or erratic through this session?
I mean,
No.
I could tell you were like just a touch more silly.
Sure.
Were you?
Just a touch.
Did you drink more than usual?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he drank like almost double usual.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah. I'm on my 9th beer.
Okay.
He's like a little touch more silly.
Shit.
I'm on my
Okay.
9th beer.
I personally am
Like, I will say this, like, where and when I grew up, this version of drinking, like the idea of getting together with your buddies and pounding a case of beer in terms of binge drinking, this is very natural to where and when I grew up.
And that's natural to what I did with the military, like the first 2 years. That's natural. That's like, whenever you go over, here's a case of Bud Light. Let's down them all, and then let's go to the bar and let's black out.
100%.
But I don't think you've ever like blacked out from episodes like that.
No. He's always very present.
I would say my general for when we play is like a couple of cocktails. And so for me, that mean like 2 old fashions. So like total 4 ounces.
Old fashioned? What's an old fashioned?
An old fashioned is essentially like a simple syrup. So a tiny little bit of simple syrup, which is just like sweet, like sugar water, basically.
Sugar.
2 ounces of whiskey.
I don't know what an ounce is. You know, I looked up what a white
shot glass. You want
Russian needs.
You want shot glasses?
Yeah.
1 shot glass is 1 ounce. So 2 ounces. Okay. So 2 shot glasses of whiskey, like over ice. Bitters, which is just flavoring.
So how much did I drink? Because I did
drank
like
so much.
You drank a lot.
I did 2 quarters
fucking much.
3 times. 2 plus.
You drank a lot, buddy. Brother, you drank a lot.
You're gonna hurt so bad tomorrow.
If you actually drink, like if you actually drank like 160 milliliters converted to fluid ounces is 5 fluid ounces.
You drank like 15 standard drinks.
Times that by 3.
That's like a Mickey. Do you know what a Mickey is? Like a small bottle, like the really small, like the little bottle that people will like tuck in their vest or whatever, like that sort of.
The airplane bottles.
Okay.
Yeah.
The smallest bottle of vodka you can buy like behind the counter or whatever.
It's like an airplane.
You drank one of those tonight.
Okay, so I drank 2 times 6, so 6/3.
A regular bottle of booze. You drank half of
vodka. And the vodka was not even all of the alcohol, because I also drank the Kahlua, which was a third.
But Kahlua doesn't really count.
So
come on now.
So
Kahlua
I drank a cup of Kahlua, which is rum, which is 35% or 40%. I don't know which one.
Kahlua is lighter percent. It's like 30%.
Are you saying that I got too drunk? I apologize.
Definitely not.
I think you got
you drank a lot. What I'm saying is you drank a fair amount. I'm glad you're drinking water. I can see you drinking water.
Yeah.
You drank a decent amount.
I think you're a responsible adult.
Drinking water like the last 20 minutes.
I got to piss so bad I'm going to piss my pants. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. But yeah, you drank like the equivalent of like 20 standard drinks tonight, Jamie. You're in your house. You're safe. You're with your wife who can take care of you.
Listen.
If anything happens, you're good.
Next morning, I work, but I'll be okay.
Hey, you're working at home.
It's work
too.
from home.
Like I said, I run my own business, man. I have a
as long as the network doesn't fucking explode, I'll be okay. No one's gonna think that I'm acting odd or anything like that.
I'll tell you what, Jamie, from an IT perspective, when I used to do, like, before I was a bar attorney, before I was like a member of the bar, I did these things that you can only do if you're either a law school grad or an attorney. And so it was like these research projects. And basically all it was you like sift through documents and highlight portions that were necessary.
You're doing
like,
the crunch.
Yeah. And you pass it on to the
You're
attorney.
like an associate that's with our firm.
That's what
That's
what I used
menial
to do.
tasks.
Yeah. Like even below an associate though. Like what you would do, like a paralegal is pretty close to paralegal work, right? But like we had this big farm of people that did it because we have a lot of law school graduates here. And then some older attorneys that didn't want to be attorneys anymore, and so they just do this and like, whatever.
Yeah. The partners that just do like shit, they just hang out.
Right. We're doing all the work for them. Yes. But our network would go down probably once a month, and they'd just be like, okay, everybody go home. And nobody's getting paid because we were out.
Dude, everything. I got it locked down. I got our network fucking in shape. Our network is lean, and I'm working on like certifications and shit. You won't have to worry about our network.
You know what's incredible is that this is the After Dark, and you're talking about your job right now.
That's right.
Jay, how was your piss?
It felt so good.
Did it all come out? Did you do that thing where you press on the taint so it all comes out?
No, I don't really fuck around.
Never tried that
with my nether bits, to be honest.
I just shake a bit, and what comes may come.
That's right.
Well, yeah, no, it was good. It felt great. You know what I mean? It felt like a relief, because I had to pee really bad. Is this the thing you call breaking the seal?
Jay,
what?
I feel like I don't know the real you if you're always like buzzed.
You know the real Jay. I feel like he's freaked out. He's never
buzzed.
Jay has a high tolerance.
I'm currently not buzzed.
Okay. You're neutral?
Yeah, I'm pretty. I got to pee.
You had like 9 drinks. What are you talking about?
He's like that. Here's
where
Jay is. You want to know where Jay is?
No, this is my normal. I don't drink at work or like before I go to work or something like that.
No.
But when I get home, do I enjoy a glass of wine or 5 with supper? Do I enjoy a get home, have a cocktail, have supper, have a glass of wine, have dessert, have a dessertif. Now that your dessertif is done, it's time for another cocktail. Like, sure, okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm being facetious.
I'll tell you.
Do I enjoy having a beverage? Yes.
Of course,
Jamie, I'll put it to you this. I'll put it in statistical terms for you, or like, okay,
yes.
Okay, without using numbers, but statistical terms. And I don't want to be arrogant, and I don't want to pass off me drinking as an endorsement of other people drinking. I don't want to pass off me drinking as a symptom of something else. However, it is statistically proven that the more intelligent somebody is, the more prone they are to depression, and therefore the more prone they are to depressants, of which alcohol is one of those things. And so I, as a self-assessing kind of self-symptomizing kind of a person, self-diagnosing kind of a person, I do truly think that my experiences and that sort of thing within academia have certainly fostered the idea that alcohol is certainly a thing that is normalized within that profession. And also, I'm like, not to get super personal, but I'm like a big, like, I shouldn't say big.
He's a medium.
Like, philosophically speaking, I don't think there's really much beyond the initial life that we live. And so I'm very much like, I enjoy yourself while you're here, because
I agree.
Eventually,
Yeah.
eventually you're going to be worm food, and maybe
Liam?
there's something, and maybe there isn't.
William, do you agree, or do
I
you
disagree? I disagree heartily.
Okay.
Like Liam's talked before about his Christianity and that sort of thing, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
which is cool, but
Jay, I am of the same opinion.
I also respect, I respect Jay's approach to it, and that he's not a dismissive person. He's not like a Reddit atheist.
Certainly not.
Of course.
Yeah, he's
you have your values, and I understand the need to have some sort of answer for these unknowable questions, but I've never seen drinking as a way of like coping with the way the world is.
No, I wouldn't say it's like an existential coping mechanism. I would
He's not
say
French.
Yeah, I'm not Camus, although I could pull Camus off my shelf. I love Camus.
I read Camus in college.
He's
a language credit.
He's right.
I read it in English.
Camus see those blue books right over there?
The magic bookshelf,
I see.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, I'm colorblind, but I do see books that are of a blue or purple tinge.
Yeah, that's Camus. That's my Camus stuff over there. Anyway,
what's Camus?
He's French,
Albert Camus. He's a French existentialist.
I'm gonna grab some water while you talk.
Please do.
He can hear you.
All of this is to say that I think statistically it's true that people who kind of generally understand how bleak the situation of the general world is, they're more prone to like embracing like not just depressants like alcohol, etc., but like depressive kind of attitudes or postures. I think that I'm definitely not immune to that.
I definitely have
there's a version of like being like really like almost like the man who knew too much or something like that. Like that idea of like if you're a broadly, like just generally an educated person, there's a lot to feel pretty bleak about. And
go piss also. Sorry.
Yeah, please do. And on top of that, I think if you're also a person who might not have a particularly firm faith in whatever religion it might be, Christianity or Judaism or Buddhism or Hinduism or what have you, I think that when confronted with reality, there is a measure of like, man, this shit seems pretty bleak. You know what I mean? And not necessarily in an always bad way or in a you must be magnetized to depressants sort of way, but in a statistically true correlation sort of way, like those things tend to go hand in hand. And
I think I see what you're saying. There's like a natural evolutionary almost draw to certain I don't want to call it self-medication because that has a lot of weight to it, but it really
does have a lot of weight to it. Because
I don't mean it with the weight,
but I also don't perceive it as self-medication. I think from my perspective, I perceive it as I'm going to enjoy myself. I certainly don't have a beverage in order to feel something or to suppress a feeling of something. For me, I think that as a habit, as a habitual thing that you do, I think that falling into the habit of, nice to have a cocktail or nice to have a glass of wine.
I don't think that's going to destroy
or whatever. Those are like general, just kind of like in the same way that it's like, oh, I should have like a protein with my supper. It's like, well, obviously, if we're having charcuterie, there should be wine. Like, why wouldn't there be?
I'll tell you this. I probably am an overly cautious person. This is probably my first time drinking in 6 months or so. But but like I probably am overly cautious when it comes to my friends as far as drinking, and I've never felt like, oh, I need to talk to Jay about like the drink, and I would like if I felt like there was an issue, I'd say something. I wouldn't like beat you over the head with it, but I'd be like, you okay? Like kind of like
Yeah.
but I've never felt like Jay had
not
a problem.
okay, Liam. This is my intervention. Yeah, no, we're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I enjoy having a cocktail because honestly, I enjoy the taste of a cocktail. I enjoy the taste of a glass of wine. I enjoy the taste of beer after a hard day's work. Yeah.
I do not enjoy the taste of what I made here.
Okay, don't drink those anymore.
I regret putting it in my mouth until the point that I'm buzzed.
That's what they all say.
Like, all right, cool. It's a milk.
Liam,
and
the last
then
time,
after
the last time Liam visited my house, he did utter the words, "I regret putting that in my mouth." But anyway, please continue.
There's a point
and I said
where
it like that
I was like, all right,
full.
cool. This drink that I'm drinking is keeping this state of being. And the state that I'm in right now is everything's great. Everything is entertaining. Everything is like everything that's coming out of my mouth is reasonable, but also something that
you still
people
GM
agree
the solid
with.
game. It's not like you weren't in control.
I don't think
that
everything I've said is complete nonsense and cringe. I feel
You also have the perfect audience, like because me and Liam are just affirming literally everything you say, so it must make you feel like fucking Superman.
So I enjoy that state of being, but I also enjoy being able to calculate in my mind things that might be coming in the future, which I can't do currently. I've lost that ability to anticipate, the ability to
let me tell you,
here's
so
the future of what people are going to consider and like what I'm representing to other like society and people. But I'm enjoying this night.
Yeah.
Like this is good.
I am enjoying it good. And
you're faced with two possibilities here then, Jamie, like two futures. One future is you remain sober and then you can calculate, you can predict, etc. And the other version is
the human computer, Jamie.
You just fucking nut up and be a man about it. And you figure out a way to intoxicate yourself and also anticipate, motherfucker. Like, get good at this. All right? Can you just do me a favor and get good?
He's great at it.
Listen, so right now in my mind, what I'm thinking is, will my wife divorce me for continuing to drink?
She will not.
Will I have my daughter continuing to say, promise me that you won't imbibe? She, like, the past week, like, I didn't mention anything about tonight, but the last week she was saying, promise me, daddy, that you won't take drugs. Promise me. But this was like out of nowhere. I was like, oh my God, I can't promise you that because I just literally said to the guys that I hang out with that I'm going to be drinking for this night of recording. I can't promise you that. And she's like, why, Daddy? Why can't you promise me that, Daddy? I was like,
adorable little children.
Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen?
Because you're a fucking dirtbag degenerate that hangs out at liquor stores. That's why, Jamie.
Oh my God,
he's lost. Horrible.
He's lost it. No, but I will tell you very genuinely.
I could be that degenerate. I can picture myself as that person that.
Do you feel
does
like
not have my kids, does not have my wife, and is living alone in an apartment while my kids are away with their mom. Like she does everything and all, like even when I'm not drinking, she's still the person that is scheduling all the different activities, all the different athletic programs. She's still scheduling the shit, but I'm not drinking. If I include like daily drinking, I guarantee she's going to be like, fuck you, get out of our life.
Yeah.
And
Daily
then I'm
drinking
going to
is
be
a problem. Yeah.
Daily drinking is when the
Yeah.
kids are that's not good.
Yeah.
Do you
But
feel
what's
like
the difference?
The difference is the amount of drinking you're doing. It's a very easy difference to point
you
to.
wait till the kids are in bed.
This is a swimming pool. This is a cup.
Yeah. Do you feel like you have an addictive personality, Jamie? Like, do you feel like that's part of who you are as a human?
What's an addictive personality?
It means that you're prone to like you're susceptible to addiction. Like,
and it means in all walks of life. Like,
in all walks of life. It doesn't mean necessarily just drugs and alcohol. It could mean I read
video
RPG
games,
books
reading,
obsessively, or I read obsessively, or I get obsessive about a certain thing and I get addicted to that thing and I can't let it go for a really long time until there's some break that reminds me, oh yeah, I should do something else. And then you switch to some other thing and that becomes your, like, people who are like gym rats, like that they go to the gym, they must go to the gym to hit that endorphin
so
high
there
every
are two
morning
types
or
of
whatever.
addiction that typically in psychology classes you'll talk about, right? There's chemical addictions and there's psychological addictions.
Okay.
Right.
So I will say that when I was 20, 21 in Japan, I did drink whenever everyone else said, hey, let's go drinking. And there was a time where I woke up in a hospital because I drank so much that I was taken from police to the hospital, and then I was sent to a psychologist. The psychologist said, hey, you might have a drinking disorder. Let's talk about this. I didn't have anything to talk about because I was just drinking because I was with these people, and it was like, sure, I'll drink. And then this person's like, hey, maybe you don't drink. I was like, okay, I won't drink, whatever. So I don't think I have an addictive personality.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't necessarily think you do either, from what I know about you. You know, like I think that if it's something to watch out for, I think you're conscientious enough to watch out for it.
Yeah.
But
like
yeah,
during this entire night of recording, I was thinking, holy shit, I am fucking wasted. What is going on?
You also drank a lot.
Jay and Liam are acting normal, and I feel like I am not normal. But
I'm like
hey,
a
you know what?
louder
This is
version of
improving
myself.
the
Jay's
role
like
playing.
a little bit looser.
This is improving. I feel like this improved the role playing of the fucking Archmage. Like I don't think that if I didn't drink, I don't think that this conclusion that we were currently at would happen. I feel like the Archmage would be like more restrictive, more withdrawn, and have the ability to say, hey, I know what you guys are up to, and I'm not going to allow it. So I'm going to destroy one of the things that you hold dear, which is let's kill fucking Laramie's little goblin chick and get you guys out of here. But because I drink, because I am more relaxed, more willing to accept what you guys offer, I've opened up the Archmage, and he is more friendly, he's more accepting, and he's like, hey, you know what? Go check out this place here, which I did not even have any preparation for. All I had was,
but you don't care, right?
Dude,
you don't care.
This is a dude that doesn't care about you guys. He's got his mission. I didn't do any sort of prep for this session. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to drink some alcohol.
Yeah, I'm of absolutely two minds on this. I think, I do think it's true that certain people using certain substances, and it varies by person, it varies by substance. Certain people using certain substances, it can open up a version of creativity for people that is non-normative, that is not whatever their baseline of creativity is. And I think that there is actually something wonderful about that. However, I also think if you consistently rely on that, like as a crutch for how could I be creative? Well, I better drop acid, or I better, hit some CBD or something like that, or have a few drinks and that'll make all of this go better. I think that that's a mistake. I think
Yes.
the idea of reliance on a certain thing, I think that it becomes a crutch for like I can only be creative or open if I do this thing, and I think that's a misstep, right?
It's so for me, it's a different creative, and
I think that's exactly right. Yeah,
I feel like we should talk about Glass Cannon, if you
Sure.
guys are cool with that.
Please do, yeah.
So, Grant, if you guys are aware of Glass Cannon,
yes, I am.
Grant was one of the founders of their podcast, and he left their podcast because of drinking, because of their
Is that the
Wow.
reason?
their
I
reliance
didn't
on
know why.
drinking. Because every episode, I feel like every episode everyone was drinking, and Grant had that issue with, well, this is not good for my health, this is not good for my life, and I need to step away. So he left their podcast, and after that, I mean, they continued to talk about drinking. They continued to say, like, mentioning here's who knows what. But I feel like that is like something that, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but
I respect that
I
a
am
lot.
currently completely out of
Sure.
it right now.
No, I feel you. I think that the idea of it being a point of departure between groups, like either that it's distressing that you might have a member or two of an RPG group that consistently does drink, or whatever, or get high or whatever for a session.
Yeah, it was the entire group except he
Right.
wanted to not.
And then the opposite, which was that you were bringing up, is that you might have a singular person who's like, well, fuck, everybody else is fucked up and enjoying themselves, and I feel like this is really bad for my health. I think both of those situations can be bad.
Here's the cool thing. Here's the cool thing. Every single episode before this one, I have been sober, and I've enjoyed every episode. I've enjoyed Jay. I've enjoyed Liam, Noah, and Mason, and Sean. Everyone has been great, and
I have a lot
drinking has no effect on that. The only thing that it's affected, in my personal opinion, is how I've reacted and how the NPCs reacted to your input.
So I'll say this
Go ahead.
instead of it being like, oh, I enjoy doing this podcast more when I'm drinking, I feel the opposite way, which is like, oh, I actually enjoy drinking more when I'm on this podcast with you guys because it's fun to drink with your buddies.
Right.
But like, I'm not a bar guy, right? Like I've tried that. I did the thing in law school.
Wait, hold on.
A lot of lawyer drinking and stuff like that.
Bar guys, I don't understand that lifestyle.
Yeah, I tried to do it when I was in law school because it's good for networking.
So people go to a bar by themselves and they start drinking at a open bar.
They chat up a girl eventually, or they chat up, somebody comes along and they strike up a conversation or whatever.
Honestly, that's super alien to me. Like if I was going to a bar, it was because I was going with a group of friends or colleagues or whatever, and we're going there to enjoy one another's company. And when it's time for us to leave because somebody's full or we've had our fun at that place or whatever it happens to be, you move on. And not everybody has to be drinking to enjoy the time there. It's like you're just going to an establishment that's maybe playing a game that you're going to watch or playing music.
Yeah, so I've had like a retreat. There's been attorney retreats that I've been to because as a manager. And then when you go there, there's the attorneys that are there and you're already familiar with them. You know them. It's different from a random person going to a bar and drinking and seeing other random people.
Like that is alien to me. The idea of being a singular person going to a bar, like going and bellying up at a bar and then engaging. Like if you're at a singles bar because you're going and looking for dates or something like that, and people aren't really drinking,
which Jay is every weekend.
They're maybe 100%. Nursing a mocktail or something like that. So
Jay has I assume
he has a lovely wife.
Jay's family life is stable.
Yes.
Does your wife know that you're like drinking every night that we have these sessions? Okay.
I imagine she brings
I
him
don't
some
hide
of the
it.
drinks
I don't hide
occasionally.
anything. I came
Yeah.
home with a case of beer tonight. She looked at it and she was like, "Uh-huh." And then I took the case of the beer to the basement where my recording
I feel like
is set up.
I don't
And
know Jay's wife
that was
at
the
all. I've
first
never
time.
met her in real life,
So
but I feel like he has a very supportive wife.
when I went home today, I didn't bring in the alcohol that I bought. I kept it in the trunk, and then like around 8 p.m. I brought it out, and my wife was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And she seemed like interested, and I was like, "Oh, okay, so she's okay with this? Like
Yeah.
I'm not doing something bad. I can have her
No,
share
man.
the
This
drink."
is such an alien. Your experience, Jamie, is so intriguing to me because
It's
so
so
alien
fun, man.
to my lived experience. Where
I think a lot of that's being Canadian. I think you guys have more.
Listen,
I don't
drinking
think so.
culture, think.
I
don't know,
imagine
man.
there's a lot of people that are comfortable with and expect some sort of alcohol to inebriate people. But that's
Right.
not something that my life is. My life is everyone is sober constantly. The only time that I haven't been sober is with my family, like when I go to my mom's house. But it's very, very rarely. Most times I go to my mom's, it's like, okay, we're going to play a board game and talk about how everyone's doing and
right.
enjoy and go off. But like maybe once a year, even like every so often, like a few years, maybe I'll get some alcohol because my grandma is like a laid back person who always drinks. Like, all right, let's drink and enjoy with her. But everything has been sober. My entire life has been sober, and I'm fine with that. I'm fine
I was
with
about
the
to say that's not a
calculating,
bad thing either.
being
you know?
in control of what your thoughts are doing. Like currently, right now, my eyes are still like double visioning. I am still
Okay.
like, oh,
Let me
you guys
also
are
put this out there.
you guys are crazy
You
right
drank
now.
There is a
lot tonight.
You drank a decent amount.
You drank a lot.
You drank a decent amount for somebody who doesn't normally drink. And I would also say, just to comfort you and encourage your burgeoning alcoholism, you can get to the other side, Jamie. Like, let me assure you, let me make you feel confident that you can drink a fuck ton of booze and then get to the place where you're comfortable calculating and predicting and doing, just being
Jamie,
totally
well, Jay
totally
is gonna
functional
be the
while
devil
you're
on this
inebriated.
shoulder.
And
I'm gonna be the
think
angel on this
that the
angel's
beauty,
shoulder.
Even currently,
the beauty of
listen,
it is you can be both. You can be both. You don't have to
listen.
Yeah.
Right now, I understand and I accept that I can be competent even right now at my current job. Like the amount of responsibility that I have, even though it's
It
like,
wouldn't
hey,
be good for you to be on a phone call right now.
listen, I can straight face it and be like, okay, let's talk about these statistics of, hey, we need to get these certain items done. But I can see that, Jay, I can be straight faced while also having the fucking here's my consciousness like going crazy in the background. But I like having the absolute control. I like having
the pure clarity.
Yes.
Sure.
And
that's a problem for me.
And there's a difference. Like I have a breaking point, right? So between
Jamie,
what I currently am and sober, there is a gap. In that gap that I need to cross to like get buzzed and get past buzz, that gap I don't need to cross in normal life. Even though I understand like it's possible, I don't see the need to do it, but I understand the benefits because it's fun as fuck.
It's really fun.
Yeah, that's one of fun size.
If I could just speak to, the responsible listeners among us, drinking to the point of inebriation is really fun. It makes you better liked amongst your peers.
I disagree with that.
You
I
like your
disagree with that.
you
It
listen,
may.
you
It
like
may
yourself
be
more.
better liked.
You like yourself more, which is
You
really
do
what it's
like
all about.
yourself more.
And
that's
also,
true.
dude.
you just numb the pain of
I don't have pain.
of understanding the world too much. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're a really, really smart person and you understand how things work and you just want to just like take the edge off of how much you know and how much that affects your interaction with everyone else because you're slowly turning into Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. Just have a beverage or 5 and feel like you're a real human being who can exist among other human beings and you can accept everything that's happening in the world.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
There is a problem with that.
No.
It will extend the recordings to a point where my wife will be like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
That is
It's
a
been
real
past
that's
midnight.
a real
That's a
logistical
problem.
We're already at 45 minutes
That's
of the
a
After
problem.
Dark, which is twice as long as the longest After Dark to date.
Yes.
I
And
will also suggest this.
And we have not talked
Never
about the
watch
game
the
at
news
all.
anymore.
We have only talked about the
did a little
consumption
bit.
of alcohol. Just
a little bit.
our listeners have learned so much about us. They love you even more, both Jamie and Liam, and now the amount of pity that exists for poor old Jay is immense.
Jay,
It's immense.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to hear
Jay runs
confirmation. Yeah. I want to hear confirmation that next week, stone cold, like just water.
3 sessions, coffee, tea, and or water. That's it.
Okay, so that's going to be episode probably 6 of Cyberpunk Red, episode 7 or so of Mothership, and episode 9 of Shadowdark.
All our systems are so fun right now too.
Bank on it. I'm gonna be so fucking boring and self-loathing. It's gonna be crazy, but we'll be there.
No. You're not gonna be boring and self-loathing. You're gonna be entertaining and erudite.
You have the experience as a GM, and you have the experience as a player, and you know that you should be speaking at these times, and you know that this is when a good point is to reference a different player so that they bounce off that other player. All that shit that I can't think about right now because I have drank too much alcohol. You're going to have all that. You're going to have all that.
Can you do me? Can you do?
Jamie's about to jump in the bed with his wife.
I know, right?
And he's going to be like,
smell like
hey,
vodka.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Wife is either going to listen. My wife is either going to divorce me or be like, "Oh my goodness, what are you doing?"
She's going to have a fun time. She's going to be like, "You're silly."
Go upstairs and have sex. So I don't know about the rest of you guys, but
my wife is on her period. All right, she started like 2 days ago.
Wait a second, Jack.
Good for her.
Who else is up? He just said he's going to go upstairs and have sex. We don't know who's upstairs.
My wife is upstairs in my bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go nudge her and be like, "What's up?" And she's gonna be like, "All right, let's go." And it's gonna happen.
It could have been nobody. It could have been the. But I'm
10 beers deep. I might go
important.
take some fucking indica before I hit the bed just so that I can go to sleep.
Oh my goodness. That's something that I haven't explored. The only time I've done any sort of extra like past alcohol has been with that single day with my family when she's like, "Hey, I got some edibles."
I was actually like I'm such an old school like prairie guy that proud to be an Okie from Muskogee, like that sort of thing. Like we don't smoke marijuana in Oklahoma. That thing, that Merle Haggard thing, that was so much my attitude for the longest time. I was such a prude about anything other than alcohol.
I'm not a prude. The issue is like sourcing it, like getting someone to start the thing.
So yeah, yes, two things are true. When I was a kid or teenager in my 20s or whatever, growing up, like it was not legal here, right? And it was very, very common to the point that like when touring bands and stuff would come through and you go to a concert, like every touring band was like, "Holy fuck, you guys smoke a lot of weed." Like, because like every arena is just full of weed smoke and all that kind of stuff. And I was always like, listen, I'm scared. I like that scared straight thing of being like, what is it going to be laced with? Who are you buying it from?
I
All
want
that
to go
shit.
to
Like,
the booty house.
right, like all that really scary shit that you're like, is it going to be laced with something that's super fucking addictive? And like, who are you getting? All that stuff that was a very real fear. And then, weed was legalized here. And for the longest time after it was legalized, I was like, I mean, cool for people who do that shit. But I've never done it. And so I'm just going to stay away from it.
It's not
But
part of your life. Yeah.
Exactly. And in the last year and a half, because of people like expanding friend groups and that kind of thing, who it's more normalized amongst. They're like younger people and that kind of thing. People who are like 10 years younger, 15 years younger than me that I kind of hung out with.
I don't have time. I don't have time for friend groups to establish. I don't have time for friend groups.
I do. I always do. Listen, Jamie, I'm a very social person.
I have neighbors.
You don't have kids, do you?
I hung out with the neighbors and they want to hang out, but I don't reach out to those people. I don't.
Man, I meet colleagues who are like,
he also has a very social job. Like teachers kind of mingle.
I had a pretty social job, I would say. And it was for sure other teachers who were like, you should try these drugs. And I was like, I trust you. Let's try these legal drugs with you. And then I did. And I was like, that was pretty good. And then you're like, okay, well, I guess it's time to kind of play around with the things that are really like soft versions, like the liqueur versions, like like maybe not a 5-ounce pour on a fucking White Russian, but like, maybe more like I'm going to have a margarita. 1 ounce
like
margarita,
we're getting silly
version of drugs, of marijuana. And then you're like, okay, well, this is actually like all I really feel is just kind of relaxed. All I really feel is just kind of like a body high where I don't feel fucked up in my head, but I do feel like super relaxed. And
my
sleepy.
Sober version is relaxed. I'm cool with whatever. So maybe that's why I don't
envy you.
I don't
so
go
much because I am a
I
ball
don't have
of anxiety at all times.
I don't have anxiety. I don't have any.
I do.
I don't have any medical conditions or anything like that.
100% anxious at any given time.
I'm sure I have medical conditions, and I need to improve my my diet and my exercise. Which
I'm sure my only medical condition is like sclerosis of the liver. That's probably the only thing that I'm suffering.
Go see a primary care physician, get your blood done, and they will tell you here's your elevated rates. Here's your whatever cholesterol. Here's your other cholesterol. There's like 5 different things. If it's above a thing, you have a higher risk of a heart attack. And I don't want to fucking die in the next 5 to 10 years. I want to live forever.
You got adorable children and a loving wife.
Can I ask you one question, Jamie? Just one really important question
Go
related to that. Are you a little bitch? Are you a little?
I'm not a bitch, but I understand that.
Listen, shit happens. It happens when it happens. If it's your time because you abuse the shit out of your body, and you left a bunch of women all dependent and shit on you.
You know that lady.
I don't care about
that lady.
I don't care about the dependents.
No.
What I care about is myself. I care about extending my own consciousness
does care about the dependents
to as much as possible. I will do what I can.
Everything's meaningless. There's no meaning in anything, so why?
Of course, there's no meaning to life.
Nietzsche.
Fuck all of this is just like whatever. It's gonna be gone, and in like 100 years, no one's gonna know about you. But for my own experience, for my own consciousness, I want it to last as long as possible. So I do want
It's fair
to be healthier. The problem is, healthier sucks. I gotta fucking eat salad and shit and exercise.
Don't have to eat
run.
salad. Don't believe the salad hype. Okay, salads. That's propaganda from rabbits.
Nuts and salad and
you can
go for a run for 30 minutes.
Only because I need to piss so bad, and because it's an hour past when we normally end. I'm going to say on that bombshell about how horrifying salads are. This has been the Drunkisode. This has been
It
the
has.
craziest episode of Shadowdark and the craziest Afterdark of
episode
Shadowdark.
8. We're gonna meet back here. Episode 16, not 18, 16.
That's
Fucking
the one.
set your timers.
That's your
Establish
dials,
some
subscribe,
drinking game
Patreon.
to keep up with us. Make a
That's-
white
We're gonna
Russian.
get
2
YouTube
months.
back
Drink
up and
some
2 months
running.
from
beers.
now.
Whatever
Hold
it
on,
is.
hold on.
Whatever it is.
What happens if you guys TPK and want to start a new?
We'll never do it. We're making it
campaign.
to the next drunk episode
Did you
because
just
we
see?
must.
Did you just see how Laramie finessed the fuck out of that wizard?
It was a masterpiece. Laramie finesse the shit out of that. Listen, have you guys looked at your XP? Are you guys leveling up?
We'll
Well, you
level
got
up
three,
next
dog.
week.
I'm level
Yeah.
3.
Listen.
Let's go.
Even if it's not enough, I'm gonna say right now, official, you guys get level 3 or level 4, whatever the fuck it is. Because you did a great job. I don't
Thank you.
care. I feel like getting new abilities, getting new shit is
It's so fun.
Let's have
It's
fun.
so fun.
Let's have fun.
Yes.
Fuck
let's
the
do it.
rules. We'll see you next episode, episode 9.
I love
Later,
this.
guys.
Later.